Hi friends, welcome back. In this video, I will be discussing about 3 jobs from Accenture. Especially in this video, I'll be completely focusing on automation jobs. You can go through this job description, and if you are interested, definitely you can apply for this job. The first job post is Selenium tester. Selenium tester, the experience is from 2.5 years to 4 years. There are 3 jobs available in Hyderabad for Accenture. The roles and responsibility for this job is you should be having a project management skills, agile testing skills, functional testing skills, along with you should know the Selenium as well. And your key responsibility would be you will be required to maintain and implement the test automation framework, and you should be able to troubleshoot any issues in automation scripts, and you should be able to execute your scripts on sprint basis, and also after that you should be able to publish the test results and defect management as well. And the core technical competency you should have here is you should have a good exposure in design and development of UI automation scripts using Java and Selenium. And you should also be good in OOPS concepts along with Java and Selenium. And you should have a good exposure in continuous integration and continuous development. You should have experience in Jenkins, web services, and test automation is in plus. And as a professional attributes, you should have a good communication skills, leadership skills, and team handling skills. You should also have analytical skills as well, and presentation skills. You should have it. And the main role of this job is you should be able to do a planning perspective. You should be able to do a creation, execution of test scripts using Selenium, and you should have a knowledge on any business functionality, business domain, where you should be able to adopt all the testing standards, testing guidelines, testing methodologies to ensure that you should be able to adopt all these testing process to meet the testing objectives. So these are the some of the key things which they are looking from Accenture Hyderabad. They have 3 roles here. You can use these job IDs to apply for this job post in this job portal of Accenture. Let us move on to the next test automation strategy job profile, which is test automation strategy tester. This role is based out in Pune, and if you are interested to apply for this job, you can use this job code for applying for Accenture job in Pune. The main expertise they are looking at is you should have experience of 8 to 10 years, and the management level is 8, where you should be able to define or create, execute the test scripts, and you should have a knowledge on all the testing processes, and you should be able to track the defects and ensure that your defect repository is up to date. Your key responsibility would be with 8 to 10 years of experience, you should able to build a testing team, and you should be able to deliver the project successfully, and you should be able to define the testing scope within the context of each release or delivery, and you should be able to deploying and managing the resources for testing, and you should be able to appropriately measure the metrics in the product and testing team, and planning and deploying and managing the testing efforts for any given engagement. This is the key responsibility being an uh, test automation strategy tester. And technical expertise you should have here is you should have good exposure in software QA automation, especially in any tools such as UFT, Selenium, etc. Especially if you have experience in AI app testing is normally preferred. If you have exposure in artificial intelligence app testing, they would be preparing you. And you should have a good exposure in managing your testing projects during each phase according to the software development life cycle. and you should have exposure in interrogating SQL Server and Oracle DB with medium to high level SQL queries, and you should also have a experience on test management tools like ALM, Jira, or Google Dialogflow. You should have a good skills on both manual and automation. Experience in VA and AI testing is added advantage. Knowledge on SOAP UI, JMeter, and Pega is an added advantage. Selenium and UFT and API testing is some of the critical skills they are looking, and you should have a good communication skills. So if you are meeting these guidelines and if you are meeting this criteria, you can use this job code for applying for this job in this link in Accenture portal. The next third job here is, again, this is also a automation strategy tester. This level is of level 10, and this job is based out in Bangalore. The key responsibilities in this role here is you should be able to handle any web applications as well as mobile apps as well, and you should have a good exposure in completely developing your test cases, user stories, and provide approval to move the changes to the QA staging for UAT. Experience on performing testing on net web application, testing on mobile apps, on mobile devices, both Android and iOS. And your technical experience should be a minimum 4 years of experience as a tester. They are expecting at least you should have full time of 4 years of experience, and you should be able to work as a individual contributor. And you should have exposure both in manual testing and automation testing using Selenium, and they expect you should be very strong in Selenium automation, and you should have exposure in both iOS and Android testing the mobile apps. And the professional skill is you should be able to clearly communicate with the onshore counterparts. So if you are also interested to apply this job in Bangalore, Accenture, then you can use this job ID and you can apply using this Accenture job portal. Feel this video was really useful for you guys, then give a thumbs up to this video. If you guys are not subscribed to this channel, then please click on subscribe and bell icon so that all our future videos will be in your inbox. Thanks for watching this video. Bye for now. Take care.